Deep within the Emerald Valley, where flowers glowed under moonlight and the wind carried whispers of dreams, lived Princess Barbie, the guardian of harmony. Every dawn, she played her crystal flute to keep peace between the human and fairy worlds. Her music was soft as petals and bright as sunrise, a song that made flowers bloom and rivers sing. But one morning, as the sun rose over the dewy hills, Barbie lifted her flute, and no sound came. Only silence. "The melody is gone," she whispered. "The music of the fairies has vanished." Just then, a flicker of golden light darted through the air. A tiny fairy appeared, her wings torn and her glow dim. "Princess Barbie," she cried. "The fairy melody has been stolen by the Shadow Piper. Without it, our voices are fading, and the fairy realm will fall silent forever." Barbie placed a gentle hand over the fairy's heart. "Don't worry, little one. We'll bring the melody home." Tulip the path of silent winds. Barbie followed the fairy, named Lyra, through whispering woods and shimmering waterfalls. Each step she took, the colors around her grew dimmer, the silence spreading faster than they feared. At the edge of the forest stood a crystal bridge that led into the Mist Mountains. Lyra trembled. "The Shadow Piper hides beyond those peaks. No song dares cross that path." Barbie smiled softly. "Then I'll be the first to sing there again." Candle the Cave of Echoes. Inside the mountain cave, every sound came back as a whisper. As Barbie walked deeper, her footsteps shimmered into glowing ripples of light, trapped echoes of forgotten songs. Suddenly, a low voice murmured from the shadows. "Why chase what's gone? Silence is peace." It was the Shadow Piper, his cloak made of twilight smoke, his flute carved from obsidian. "Music causes sorrow," he said. "It reminds hearts of what they've lost." Barbie raised her pendant, glowing with gold. "Music also reminds hearts of what they still have, hope." Dizzy the Battle of Songs. The Shadow Piper played first, deep, cold notes that froze the air. Darkness rippled across the cave. But Barbie lifted her flute and closed her eyes. Though no sound came, her heart began to hum, a melody of kindness, courage and light. Lyra joined her, tiny hands glowing. Together, they created a symphony of colors, ribbons of pink, gold, and blue twirling through the air. The shadows cracked. The piper gasped as the dark mist around him began to melt away. Rainbow, the return of the fairy melody. When the last note faded, the darkness broke into shimmering dust. From it emerged a glowing sphere. The lost fairy melody, pure and beautiful, pulsing like a heartbeat. Barbie held it gently. "It belongs to every voice that believes in light." The Shadow Piper bowed his head. "I had forgotten how music feels," he whispered. "Thank you for reminding me." Hibiscus, the fairy realm restored. Barbie and Lyra returned to the fairy glade, where hundreds of fairies awaited, their wings dim and silent. Barbie released the glowing melody into the sky. The air filled with radiant music, bells, harps, laughter, and every fairy's wings lit up like jewels. The flowers swayed, rivers shimmered, and the world sang again. Sparkling Heart, the song of friendship. As the fairies danced around her, the fairy queen appeared, radiant and graceful. "You have restored the song of our hearts," she said. "From this day, your melody will forever live in the skies." Barbie es milid. A song shared is never lost, it lives wherever kindness is heard. Lyra hugged her. "You'll always have friends in the fairy world." Glowing Star moral. True music is born from kindness and courage. Even when the world falls silent, one brave heart can bring the song of hope back again. Musical note: Dizzy.